Hi everybody, and welcome back to my channel, Live.Light.Tarot. My name is Brittany, and today I'm going to be doing a general reading for all signs. I'm going to be starting at Aries and working my way down to Pisces, but I will make sure that I leave the timestamp down below in the description box. That way, if you want to jump straight on over to your sign, you can go ahead and do that. I just wanted to say a quick thank you to everybody that has subscribed to my channel so far. I genuinely appreciate it. I think it's amazing. I'm really, really grateful. For those of you that are new, that have never seen me before, welcome. Happy to meet you. If I resonate with you, please go ahead and give me a like and subscribe to my channel if you would like to. Again, this is just going to be an all sign. It's a really quick reading. We're going to be running through it pretty fast, but I do have videos on my channel that are zodiac or sign related that are a lot more in-depth, so go ahead and check those out if you would like to. And I will be uploading more this week. Last week I uploaded Aries through Pisces, and then this coming week I will be uploading by element. So keep that in mind and go ahead and hit that notification bell. That way you can be notified when my videos are uploaded. All right, let's go ahead and get started with Aries. We're going to be looking at the energy, the situation, and the outcome. And we're going to go ahead and jump in to Aries. Aries, what is it that's going on? What is it that's going on for Aries? What is it that's going on for Aries? All right, Aries, so in the current situation, I see you moving on with the Eight of Cups. You know, you're kind of needing to take a moment to rest and relax. Your energy, you have the Knight of Pentacles, so you have a lot of belief in yourself. Whatever it is that you're going through, you can get through. You know that everything will be fine. You know, you might need to go through this to learn a lesson. You might need to go through this to, you know, strengthen a specific area in your life or something within you. With the outcome being the Eight of Pentacles, you know, I see a lot of stability in that card. Working on, I want to say this reading is more so geared towards self, not necessarily anything to do with anybody, but I feel like this is something that you are doing for yourself. You know, you've gone through something, you've decided that you needed to move away from it for your higher self. You have that that drive, and you have that willpower, and you know, you believe in yourself, and because of that, you know, you're gonna have a lot of success in it. You're gonna, you know, continue to grow. Like this is kind of like the starting point for growth, or maybe refining growth. Maybe you've gotten into, I want to say right now, maybe you've gotten into manifesting, and you're looking into that more. Maybe you're learning how to manifest faster. You're learning how to align yourself quicker. Something like that. That might not resonate for everybody, and I understand that, but if that does resonate for with you, then you know, just keep working on it. Not everything happens overnight. There is a lot of, you know, divine timing that's at play, but the more you work at it, the more you practice it, the better you will become. But also I feel like, you know, this is kind of a self-growth thing that you're going through, you know, and you're learning how to be stable, and you are learning how to depend on yourself, and you are learning how to, you know, feel empowered on your own, right? You don't need praise from anybody else. You don't need anybody to do anything for you. You're taking this upon yourself, and, you know, it's giving you a lot of encouragement. And, I know I keep saying stability, but really, like, it's a lot of self-care. You're learning to believe in yourself more than you ever have before. And that's the message that I'm getting out of this. You're learning how to take care of yourself, and you're learning how to believe in yourself, right? Whatever it is that you want, you can do. You just have to work towards it. You have to know what it is that you want, and you have to work towards it. And you're in that position right now where you're figuring it out. You're believing in yourself, but you're figuring out what it is that you want. All right, Aries. So I hope that helped you. just keep moving forward, keep aligning yourself. You know, high vibrations, good vibrations, yay. Let's go ahead and move on to Taurus. What do we have for Taurus, please? Taurus, what do we have for Taurus? Okay. Taurus. Okay, so for the situation, I have the Six of Wands. For your energy, I have the High Priestess, and then the outcome, I have the Queen of Wands. What I'm seeing here, you know, is you're moving forward, and there's a lot of encouragement in your life. You have a lot of people that are surrounding you, and, you know, you're using the help of, you know, the people that you love and the people that you believe in. You might be reaching out to, or even following somebody that believes in, you know, meditation and manifesting, law of attraction. You might be educating yourself on those, seeking out a person who is well-trained, highly educated, somebody that really knows their stuff, because it's, you know, it might be an interest of yours, right? And with this card, I see, you know, you're sitting up high, you're moving steadily. It's not too fast, it's not slow, it's a very nice steady pace, right? You're pushing your life along, you're making your life better for you, not for anybody else. You're really focusing in on what it is that you want, and you're focusing on the success. You're focusing on not only the outcome, but the road to get there, right? And all along that way, you have a lot of people around you that are supporting you, that are supporting your decisions, that are, you know, there for you. And sometimes we just have to take it all in, right? I'm one of those people that, you know, if somebody says, good job, I'm just like, thank you. It's hard for some people to take compliments. It's hard for some people to, you know, ask for help or to take the help that is offered, right? I feel like pride has a lot to do with it. But I don't see you as having, you know, too much pride. I see you as, you know, just kind of being one with yourself and with everybody else, enjoying the ride. For your outcome, you have the Queen of Wands. So very, very action oriented, but stable at that, you know. The Queen of Wands, to me, she represents somebody that can set a goal and she can just smash it. She can go. Sometimes her emotions can get a little bit too much even for her to handle, and that's okay, you know, that's all right. But she has a lot to show for. She gets things done, if that makes sense. And I feel like whatever it is, whatever venture that you're on right now, whatever path that you're on right now, you know, you're on a good road. You're going to be, you know, you're just going to be killing it the whole way, and you're going to get there, and you're going to, you know, you're probably going to end up, I want to say, as soon as you reach this goal, the moment before it's actually reached, you're actually going to have a new goal in mind. So the moment that this one finishes up, and I don't want to call it a cycle, but whatever it is that you are focusing in on right now, the moment that you get there, just before that moment, you're going to say, I got another idea, right? You've got another idea, and now you're going to go kill that. Like, you're so focused on, you know, I want your future. You're focused on your future, and you're focused on your life, and you're focused on, you know, making things happen, right? But in the best sense possible. All right, Taurus, that's what I see for you. It's a lot of go get it energy, and you're going and getting it. All right, so we're going to go ahead and move on to Gemini. Gemini, what advice do we have for you? Gemini, what advice do we have for you? What is the situation? What is the obstacle? and the advice. So the situation, I do have the Seven of Swords. The obstacle I have is the Five of Pentacles. And the advice, we have the Four of Swords. Gemini, I feel like you felt like you weren't being given the truth about something, and you found out, right? There was some sort of deception that happened, and you found out, and it made you feel everything other than happy. I feel like it made you feel, you became very distrusting, and you kind of pulled within yourself. And, you know, it's a very lonely feeling. As far as the advice, I do have the Four of Swords, so you might be needing to take a moment to yourself. Go and heal whatever it is that caused you to feel anything other than amazing. Go and, you know, sometimes we need to realize that things will happen to us, and it's not necessarily because of us. And it's not necessarily because, you know, it's anything that we deserved or whatever. People do things that are a reflection of them, not because of us. Sometimes we're taken advantage of, and it's unfair, and it's not right, and it can leave us feeling awful. You know, it can give us a lot of sad emotions because we put ourselves into something that we had hope for. And when we see that it's not true, when we see that we were in love with a lie, when we were in love with an idea that was very false, sometimes it can hurt us. And we need to take times to ourselves. And I don't want to say, you know, okay, go lock yourself in the bedroom and stay in there for X amount of weeks or X amount of days, because that's not necessarily what this is about. This is more about, you know, kind of coming to terms with, we can't control other people, but we can control ourselves. And we can take that stance to not let the things that happen around us affect us. We can be in our power and take a moment to gain our control and say, you know what, that hurt, and I'm going to own that hurt, but I'm not going to let it break me. I'm going to keep pushing forward, and I'm going to keep moving on with my life, and I'm going to do great things, right? And sometimes we can get in the energy of we're going to do good things in spite of the other person. And I don't want to necessarily say it's a bad thing, but sometimes it's good to do that, you know, just to push yourself forward. But you can't push yourself forward until you realize that it wasn't you, until you realize that, you know, sometimes bad situations happen and it wasn't because of you, and it happened to you, but we still have to own that, right? We have to own that because we have our life to live, and we have lessons that we have to learn. And I feel like this was a lesson for you. All right, Gemini, so I'm going to go ahead and move on to Cancer now. What do we have for Cancer? Cancer, please. All right, current situation, you have the Temperance. You might be dealing with a Sagittarius. Your energy, you have the Judgment, and then for the outcome, we have the Queen of Cups. I feel like this has something to do with a person, somebody that you're thinking about, somebody that's on your mind a lot. I'm not necessarily getting that they are in your life physically at this exact moment, but it is somebody that you have a lot of energy connected towards, and they are also, you know, they're also connected to you. With the Temperance, you know, I see a lot of patience in this. You guys are trying to find that balance. She's telling me that, you know, balance is needed, but you're trying to find that balance. I feel like this is somebody that you might be talking to that might be long distance. Now go with me on this. This is not going to be for everybody, but for those of you that this does resonate with, it's probably your message. I feel like whoever this is, they live at a long distance. You guys might communicate off and on, more off than on, but you guys are working on that. You're working on, you're having patience with each other. You're trying to see where this can go. With the Judgment as, your energy, I feel like, you might feel like this is, your calling. You might feel like, this is the one for you. And it's very humbling energy. You also, again, know that you need to be patient with this person and patient with yourself, and, things will come. But with the outcome, I do have the Queen of Cups, and I love the Queen of Cups because she's, the full embodiment of, masculine and feminine, emotions, right? And, she's got a lot of love to give and a lot of love to receive. And, she's been through a lot of things before. She's, been through some pains and she's been through some struggles, but she's also, been through a lot of light and a lot of love. And, that's the outcome that you're going towards. It's something that it's going to feel empowering almost. An emotion so strong. Again, I'm feeling like you are energetically connected to somebody, and you can feel like if you were to close your eyes, you can feel almost like a string, like an energetic string that is connecting between you and this person that is somewhere, in the world, but you can feel that. It's very strong. It's very strong, and it's very beautiful. It's kind of making me tear up a little bit. I think continue having patience, and I want to say, make sure that you're constantly telling them how much you appreciate them. How grateful you are for what they have brought into your life, and share your gratitude for them allowing you to be in their life, right? That's what I'm getting for you, Cancer. I love it. I absolutely love that. I love the feeling that, I can feel it, and I can, we're not going to go there. We'll talk about that on a different video. All right, let's go ahead and skip on over to Leo. What do we have for Leo? Leo, please. What do we have for Leo? All right, let's take a look. Leos. All right, the situation, I have the 8 of Pentacles. Your energy, I have the 10 of Cups, and the outcome, I have the 7 of Pentacles, right? So I feel like you're working on something right now. I feel like you're following a new passion. No, not a new passion. I feel like it's a passion that you've had for a really long time, but you've decided to finally take that leap and make it, just really commit yourself to it, right? Like it might have been a pastime hobby. It might have been, something you just did on the side. It might have just been something you tinkered around with. And you have finally decided to really put in the work, and something inspired you to turn it into something way more than kind of what you had ever thought previously of what it could be. You've always enjoyed this. You've always enjoyed this, and now you want it to go somewhere, and that's where you're focusing your attention. You're giving it your all. You're working diligently on it. You're learning it. You are refining your skills. And, you know, I see with your energy, you're wanting success. You're wanting, I don't want to say recognition, because that almost, I don't like the word recognition because it sounds kind of egotistical. But you enjoy when other people notice your hard work, right? You want this venture to turn into something stable, something that has a very solid foundation, something that's very grounded. But it also brings you the feeling of accomplishment, you know, and the feeling of accomplishment is just amazing. All across the board, it's amazing. You know, you have like the butterflies and you're just happy, and you have that cheesy grin that you just can't wipe off of your face, right? With the outcome, I see you continuously working, you know, you find success in what it is that you're doing, and you're watching it grow and grow and grow and grow, you know, and you're kind of taking taking moments here and there in the future to look at what you have achieved so far, and then you start planning for where it is that you want it to go from there. You know, and you start kind of laying the groundwork out in your head. You're trying to find not only the direction, but laying out the steps on how to get yourself there, right? So I really see this just moving in a very good direction for you, Leo, and you know, keep working at it, and it's coming to you. You're making it happen, and I feel like when we can make it happen ourselves, especially when it's something that we're passionate about, you know, the sky's the limit. Reach for the stars. Go past the stars. Go find something that nobody has ever found before. You've got it in you. You can do it. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to Virgo now. What do we have for Virgo? Virgo, please. What do we have for Virgo? Virgo, please. Your cards are just popping on out. Let's see if they want to give me any other ones. Oh, they did. Okay. So for your situation, I have the Ace of Wands. You're starting something new. Your current energy is the Death card. You've decided to, you know, change directions. You've decided to end something that just really, it didn't serve you anymore. It didn't spark that joy. It didn't spark that enthusiasm. But the current situation it's either coming into your life very, very soon. Now keep in mind that time is really limitless. It is, I like to say, irrelevant. Past could be anywhere between, you know, 2 days from now past. Current could be anywhere from 3 weeks ago to like for the next 3 weeks, 6 weeks, however long. Future could be, you know, today and forward. It could be from 3 days ago and forward. Like it's all irrelevant. You know, divine timing, the universe is going to work with you. But I feel like whatever it is that either has showed up or is very soon, that's going to be showing up very, very soon, I feel like it brings a lot more enthusiasm, and it brings a lot more joy. It brings, like, it feels a lot better, you know? It feels better than whatever it was that you had to move away from. I'm not getting what that situation was, and I'm not going to clarify with this reading, because this is just, you know, we're doing really quick readings, but I do see your outcome as the Knight of Cups. Looking at him, he's kind of telling me that this has something to do with your romantic life. Maybe that death was, you know, needing to let go of, I feel like it's fears. Maybe you had been hurt in the past, and currently you're carrying over fears that you haven't fully healed from. And I know sometimes we say, oh, no, I healed. I'm fine. I'm healed. You know, I did all of that. Well, then we also, you know, we can still be scared of being vulnerable again, because we know how with vulnerability comes, you know, love, but heartache too. So I feel like you're trying to let go of that. Like you're trying to let go of being closed off. You're opening yourself back up. It's bringing you a lot of joy and excitement, and you know, it has something like it's kind of centered around love. The outcome, I feel like somebody is going to be offering you that cup, bringing you that cup, you know, and very like a very romantic gesture, almost. But you might be a little uneasy, and it might be unexpected is what I'm getting. And when it's unexpected, you're probably not going to be very trusting of it. You're going to be very cautious, and that's okay. It's okay to be cautious, but you know, take those steps forward. Don't hold yourself back. Don't self-sabotage. You know, I feel like that's one of the easiest things us people can do without even realizing it. But you know, see where it goes. Love every moment that you can, and then the moments that, you know, aren't as cheerful as others, learn from those moments, you know. Learn from them, but don't let them hold you back. Don't ever let anything hold you back. You know, love with everything that you have and enjoy every moment that you've got. All right, Virgo, so that's what I've got for you. We're going to go ahead and move on to Libra now. Let's see what we have for Libra. Libra. What do we have for Libra? Okay, so with the situation, we have a lot of celebration. We have a lot to look forward to, a lot that's going on that is filling us with, you know, hope and love and things to enjoy and people to enjoy, and, you know, memories that can be made, right, with the Four of Wands. Your energy, though, with the Six of Swords, you know, I see you moving on. You're definitely moving forward. I think that you might be moving forward from, you know, something that wasn't all that great in the past, and that's okay, because you're moving forward. That is the main part of this. That is the whole point. That's the whole key. Moving forward, constantly going, constantly finding, you know, the things that make you happy, and you're experiencing that. And because you are moving forward, you know, and you're putting in the work, and you're being cautious and conscience, because you're using your conscience. You're moving forward. How do I say that word? Anyways, you're moving forward. You're being self-aware of, you know, the vibrations that you're putting out, and you're expecting nothing less than, you know, happiness. And because of that, the outcome, you know, we do have the sun, and, you know, the more light you shine, then people around you will also shine. And, you know, what happens when, you know, light meets more light? Well, it just gets brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter. And next thing you know, you can light up an entire city, right? You know, you can go outside of a big metro area and look up in the sky, and you'll be able to see where the sky is brighter, where the actual city is, right? That's what I'm getting at. But I see you moving on. You're moving in the right direction. You're following what makes you happy. You're following what feels right to you, and that's really that's the best thing that anybody could ever do in our life is just be true to ourselves. And I see that, you know, you're definitely doing that, and you're moving that way, and because of it, you're getting more of that. You're getting more happiness, and you're getting more light. Like, and the beautiful thing about getting more light and being more light is then we can be light for others, right? And it's just, you know, it's good vibrations. That's contagious. So that's what I have for you, Libra. Let's go ahead and move on to Scorpio. What do we have for Scorpio? Let's see, I'm about 25 minutes in. Just got a few more signs. All right, Scorpio, let's see what we have for you. I'm waiting on your outcome card, but right now I'm feeling like this has something to do with somebody that you care about. As the situation, I have the Judgment, and then your energy, I have the Three of Cups. I feel like you are giving somebody a second chance, but you need to take it slow, or you are asking to take it slow, or you are recognizing that it needs to move slow, right? Usually with second chances, we need to be proven that, you know, things have changed or things have gotten better, or, you know, maybe more effort is given. And with speaking of effort, so the last card that I got was the outcome card, or as the outcome card was the Knight of Swords, right? Which is really fast moving energy. It's very going, you know, go for it. Sometimes it can be a card, it can be an energy of rushing so much that you're not taking the time to enjoy it, you know? And I feel like with your energy right here, knowing that you need to have patience, this is more of a warning card. I feel like possibly before you rushed into it too fast. Maybe you didn't get to know this person fully. I feel like you didn't know everything about them, and it turned out to be something, you know, something came up, or you saw a side that you didn't necessarily agree with, or you didn't necessarily like, and they're asking for, you know, a second chance, and you're giving it to them. You are wanting to move slow, and I feel like this is a warning card of, you know, it can get chaotic if you move too fast. It's telling me that if you move too fast, there might be something that you miss, and then you might repeat that cycle again. It's saying that if you move too fast, there could be arguing, not seeing eye to eye. You both have your own ideas. You both have your own thoughts. You both have your own way of how things should work, and you're not seeing eye to eye. You're not able to properly communicate that because you guys move too fast. You don't get to know each other well enough that things will come up that will cause friction. I feel like the energy that you're in right now, you should continue to stay in that energy. Get to know this person very slowly. Take your time. Learn how to communicate. Learn how they communicate. Learn how to listen, but then also have a very open conversation with them about how it would be best, or how they could best listen to you, so that whenever you speak, they can fully hear what it is that you're saying. Because sometimes people have a tendency to read between lines. And I feel like sometimes, while that is the case, and you know, you need to read between the lines, sometimes we shouldn't be doing that, and we should really be taking at face value. Yeah, this, I'm being screamed at right now. Warning. They're saying, you know, warning, go slow. Okay, I'm going to leave that one right there. And I'm going to move on. We're going to move on to Sagittarius. Let's see what we have for you. Sagittarius. Let's see. Oh. Sagittarius. Sorry, give me just one moment. I need to clear my energy really quick. Okay, let's go ahead and do Sagittarius. Sagittarius, what do we have? Okay, so for the current situation, I have the King of Pentacles. For your energy, I have the Knight of Wands. And then for the outcome, I have the Ace of Wands. So I feel like you've reached a point in your life where you're stable and you feel like everything around you is, you know, going right at the moment. You know, it's all kind of, especially after last year, man. Last year was such a hurdle. It was such a struggle for, I feel like, everybody. You know, there was only maybe a select few that it didn't super impact. But I feel like right now you're getting back to a point to where you can sit back and you can enjoy what it is that you have. You can, you know, enjoy your home, and you can enjoy the people in your lives, and you can enjoy, you know, all of these things that help make you, you, right? And your energy with the Knight of Wands, I see you, you know, you're pushing forward. You have that fire under your butt. That's, you know, you're saying, look, I've made it here. I've, you know, made it through the struggle. I've made it this far, and I want to keep going. I'm going to keep pushing forward, right? You're going to be taking a lot of action. I see that there's going to be a lot of new passion, a new passion coming in, something that you're going to be you're going to be taking up something. I feel like it could be also financially too, but you're going to be doing something that could help you. You're going to be passionate about it, but you're also going to be making money with it too. Now, that's not going to resonate with everybody, but that's what I'm getting for you, Sagittarius. With the outcome, especially being the Ace of Wands, right? And the Ace is, you know, new beginnings, new actions. And I just have this unshakable. It has something to do with, you're going to turn a passion into a career. You're going to turn a passion, something that you love to do. You're going to find a way to make money off of it. You're going to find a way to, you know, push everything that you've already accomplished, everything that you have already attained so far. You're going to take that even further. And not only are you going to take it further, but you're going to do it by doing something that you love to do, something that makes you feel good inside, something that that you're passionate about, right? If that makes any sense. I hope that made sense to some of you, because that was a tad bit specific. But let's go ahead and we're going to move on, and we're going to go to Capricorn now. Let's see what Capricorn has. Excuse me. Capricorn, let's shuffle. And let's get into the reading. What does Capricorn have going on currently? Capricorn. So with the situation coming out as the Nine of Wands, sorry, With the Nine of Wands, I feel like there's, you know, something that's been going on in your past that's caused a lot of struggling. You've made it not all the way through. You won the battle, you're still in the war, right? You see that that light of hope, right? There's that light at the end of the tunnel, and you can see it, and you're making it there, and you're taking the moment to look back at everything that you've gone through, and you know, how it's changed you as a person, right? Your energy, you have the Two of Pentacles. There's a lot of give and take here. There's been a lot of struggle. There has been a lot of good moments too. You've had some really good memories. Whatever this was, whatever the situation was that you were going through, it caused many, many good memories, but then also a lot of... God. I feel like you were involved with a scenario that was toxic. And maybe you didn't see it as toxic at the time. Maybe you're just now starting to learn that it is. I'm picking up that you might be involved with somebody that could be coercive or manipulative. I'm picking up that there's a lot of arguing. Right? You're getting the arguing with this. But then right after the arguing, because it's a balancing act, right after the arguing, there's the love bombing. Which brings you right back to everything's fine. And you don't necessarily forget about the suffering or the pain that you had just gone through. I know this is extremely specific. Bear with me. You love this person, but you're at a point right now where you kind of need to hold yourself up higher. You know, I feel like this person was, they have narcissistic traits. I feel like it's mainly been about them. And you've tried to speak up for yourself. I feel like at times that you have, and it's caused more trouble, and over time you've just learned to kind of quiet it down. But now you're learning how to take care of yourself. Now you're getting into a new balance of your life. Now you're taking better care of yourself. You're almost over that hurdle, whether it's going on right now or whether it has just ended. You're growing because of it. With the outcome, you have the Ace of Cups. So there's new love that's coming in. It could be love for yourself. It could be somebody coming in and showing you the love that you deserved this whole time. I'm going to go ahead and end this reading right here. It is a beautiful outcome. It is a very, very beautiful outcome. And I know that there's a lot of people that struggle with these kind of relationships. And if this resonated for you, we all have values and we all have morals. And sometimes we look past those because we have, we're blinded by these other things, these other toxic people or behaviors or patterns, whatever it is. And it can be a really hard cycle to get out of, right? it can be difficult. But then the moment that you do break free, and the moment that, you know, you see your worth and you're able to work on yourself, the most beautiful things happen. And that's, I'm seeing that. Just absolutely beautiful, beautiful people in your life, beautiful opportunities, beautiful, you know, experiences that you can then take with you forever as memories. You know, you grow so much within this. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that one right there. Go ahead and jump into Aquarius. See what we have for Aquarius now. This is going to be for Aquarius. Aquarius. Okay. What do we need to know about Aquarius? Okay, so Aquarius, for your situation, I have the Ten of Swords. Your current energy is the Judgment, but then the outcome I have as the Five of Swords. I feel like this is a lesson that you are learning right now. I feel like something that's going on in your life that, you know, might not be super pleasant to go through. You've kind of reached the end of what it is that you can give. You're being kind to yourself, and you're kind of giving yourself that second chance. You're forgiving yourself for what it is that you have gone through. I know that there's certain situations that we come across in life where we want to, you know, have closure and either be able to forgive or forgive others. And sometimes we just need to start with forgiving ourselves. And that's what I'm feeling for you. For the outcome, with it being the Five of Swords, I don't see you as being the combative or the win at all costs. I see this as, you know, saying, I've learned, I've grown, I'm walking away from the situation. I'm walking away with, you know, while I'm still intact. Because that's the best thing that I can do for me. I can walk away while I still have a sense of me, you know, and you're moving forward. You could be, if you're spiritual or religious, you could be calling on a higher power to help you or to guide you. You could be meditating or calling in on your spirit guides to help you on this journey and to, you know, get you through whatever it was that you've gone through. But if that is what you do, you know, if you call on your spirit guides, or, you know, if you are religious, Christian, call out to Jesus, or, you know, Buddha, or whoever, whatever your higher power is, but you're seeking the help that you need. And, you know, you're standing up for yourself, which I feel like maybe you hadn't done in the past. But now's the time, and you're forgiving yourself. I feel like you're forgiving yourself for not being able to. But you're going to learn from that experience, you know? You're going to learn. But one thing that I want to caution you on is that sometimes when we go through, you know, something really significant, something that's extremely painful, we can shut ourselves down to closing off almost completely. We can become very jaded. For example, you know, if you've been really hurt in a love situation, just utterly crushed, you know, just utterly crushed. it could take a long time to heal. And there are some people, even after 4, 5, 6 years, they're still not dating yet, you know, because that last thing has just hurt them so much, right? So really be mindful to, you know, to take care of yourself now. Forgive yourself. Forgive whatever the situation was, and move on from it. Learn from it, but don't let it hold you back, okay? That's my advice. Don't let it hold you back. All right, Aquarius, that was it for you. I'm going to go ahead and move on to Pisces. This is the last reading for the day. Let's go on and see what Pisces has. I'm just right around the 45-minute mark. Let's see. Last shuffle. Pisces, what do we have going on for you? My energy's kicking back up. Pisces. Pisces. I'm getting this feeling that, you know, sometimes when you walk out into the sky, when you walk out at night and you're sitting under the stars, and I know this might not resonate with everybody, but when you're sitting under the stars and you just feel at peace, feel calm and tranquil, and the Hangman came out for you. Let's see what we have for Pisces. Last card, please. Let me get the outcome. All right. So for the current situation, I have the Knight of Swords. For the Hanged Man, sorry, I thought I saw something on it. The Hangman we have for your current situation, and then the outcome, I do have the Queen of Cups. So for the situation, something could be moving a little bit faster, and it could be causing a little bit of chaos in your life. It could be, you know, maybe you're not used to that fast pace. Maybe you're not having time to kind of settle. I know that usually, and I don't want to say when tragedy strikes, but that's what's coming out right now. Like when something unexpected happens, it's very sudden, and we're never prepared for it because our guard's down. Does that make sense? Our guard is down. For your situation, for your energy, you're kind of taking the time, you're pulling yourself back. You're holding yourself in almost like a moment of peace. And you're reflecting. And the moment that you're ready to move on, you'll be able to, but you'll be able to with, you know, clearer perceptions, different perceptions, you know, like a clearer mind frame. And then with the outcome being the Queen of Swords, I feel like whatever it is, whatever chaos is going on in your life, and you're going to be, I feel like you're going to be taking, I'm sorry, my cat is crying for me at the door right now. I feel like after you take the moment to rest, after you take the moment to get a new perspective, you're going to level up, essentially. You're going to be more in control of your emotions. You're going to realize, not only realize, but I feel like you're going to be practicing more how your emotions are affected. I know a lot of times some people tend to blame other people for, you know, I'm upset because you XYZ. Okay, everybody has the right to be upset. but we are in control of our emotions, and that is so much harder to practice than it is to say. I know I can preach it to you all day long, right? So if you are already focusing on this, if you are already trying to gain control of this, because again, that's what you're going to be doing. You're going to be gaining control of your own emotions. You're going to be gaining control of how you respond and how you react. You're not going to let other people bring you down. You are only going to do that for yourself, right? You are going to sit up in your power, and you are going to, you know, appreciate more, and you're going to give a lot of thanks and a lot of gratitude. And there's a lot of warm emotions that come along with this, but there's also a lot of powerful emotions too, right? Like, nobody's in charge of us. Nobody's in charge of us. We give people control. We give people power over us the moment that we let other people's actions affect us, right? And I feel like you're in a position right now where you're trying to figure out how to ground yourself and how to not let your emotions go haywire based on somebody else, right? I feel like this is all about self-growth for you, and you know, you're working on it. And again, it's not something that happens overnight. It's not something that you can snap your fingers and then all of a sudden, you know, you have all these new techniques and these new skills and they're just hardwired into you. You know, if this is something that you've never been used to doing prior, it is going to take time. It is going to take practice. Unfortunately, with practice, that usually means that there's some events that we don't necessarily like, but we have to practice during those times with the harder situations that we have to deal with. But you're going to get there, you know, with the outcome. You know, you're going to have that emotional stability that only you can give yourself. Nobody else can, only you. So that is what I have for you, Pisces. I hope that resonated. For all of you that stayed through and watched this whole thing, thank you. It was a lot. I know some of you might have only watched your signs. Other people might have watched, some cross watchers might have watched as well. And that's totally fine. But I just wanted to say really quickly how thankful that I am to be part of the YouTube community now. Thank you for the people that have subscribed to my channel so far. And, you know, again, if I am, you know, if you're new to me as a reader, you know, thank you for coming by. Thank you for spending a few minutes with me. And if I resonated with you, that's great. You know, I'm really happy. I'm really, really happy that I was able to hopefully give you some insight or some advice or something for you to look forward to. Again, as generals, not everything is going to resonate with everybody, but if I did resonate with you, please give me a like or a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. But that's it for me, you guys, and I will see you in the normal readings next week. Monday, I will start posting. Again, those are all going to be for the elements, so every day I'll do another one, fire, water, earth, air. Maybe not in that specific order, but if you hit the notification bell, you will be notified when my videos go live. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.